What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in and welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Remora. We come to you every week and talk all things crypto to keep you guys up to date, informed, entertained, more importantly, ahead of the markets. That's what we're here for. Guys, my name is Wes, and I am joined with, as always, the man himself, Siri Crypto. What's up, Siri?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good, brother. Doing good, man. Guys, if this is your first time checking us out, we welcome you. Thank you so much for coming in and giving us your undivided attention. Do us a favor, though, man. Make sure you are following us at the Crypto Remora. Hit the like button. Share with as many people as possible. That's the number one way you can help support us and get this content out there. Guys, today we have not too much going over, man. The Feds, they came out yesterday, I think it was. I just got back from vacation, so I'm trying to remember like what day it is actually. But yeah, I think it was Wednesday. The Fed came out and they, paused on the rate hikes, and then we dropped a little bit. I think we're at 27.4 or something, 27K, and then we dropped down, and people are wondering why. So we're gonna talk about that. There was some stuff that Jerome Powell said in his speech that kind of made investors not so happy. So we're going to talk about that. Also, there's a few other things going on that we're going to discuss and all that good stuff. So, yeah. You guys know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get it. Siri, what's going on, brother?
So I'm just looking. We talked a little bit off camera. The update on my long got wiped out. So my track record for trading so far is about 7-0 to the bad side. Which, yeah, I mean, I did good on paper trading, but in real life, I think what it is I'm trying to rush these trades because I'm bored like everyone else with this bear market. You're just like, come on, Bitcoin, let's get a little move. And you can't really do that with trading. You have to wait for the trade to come to you. You should always wait for the setup to really appear on the screen before you pull the trigger. And I haven't been doing it. I've been just kind of like, lackadaisical about it. And, that's something I need to tighten up on. And also my emotions. I've realized my emotions. I've gotten emotional over these last losses. I'm like, man, what the hell? Why can't I get this? I need to get a winning trade under my belt or I'm going to quit trading altogether. But the reality of this situation is you can win 10 trades in a row and lose one and wipe yourself out. You can win, 10 in a row and then lose one and wipe yourself out. It's all about how much you're allocating to each trade, how much of your total portfolio. That's what really matters. So, yes, I'm getting emotional. Yes, I'm losing trades right now, but because I'm following the rules and not overdoing it, I'm only risking 1 to 3% per trade.
Yeah.
I know that I'm safe. I'm not wiped out. So the confidence where normally, let's just say I didn't follow the rules and I just went nuts, right? And I just said, all right, I'm going to bet $500 or I'm going to bet, $1,000 on this trade right now and then get wiped out. How soon do you think you'll be ready to trade again if that happens to you? You probably never trade again. Right? If that's
that's
what I mean?
A lot of people though, man. A lot of people
and that's what people do, and this is why I always tell you guys with the Crypto Remora, you're getting straight up, you're getting the real deal. You're getting maybe I'm not the best trader in the world and I never claimed to be. But following the rules has kept me in check. Thank God I've been doing that, because if not, I to be honest with you, after losing 5, 6, 7 trades in a row, bro, I'm like ready to throw in my hat, and I'm just like telling myself, wait a minute, all it's gonna take is 1 or 2 leverage trades in the right direction, and I'm gonna more than double or triple all the losses that I've had already, and I know that. So I'm telling myself that, and you just have to go through the process. So as far as my trader experience goes, it's been a little rough. I think you've had a lot better luck than me so far. You've had a couple winning trades.
I mean, dude, on the, we just did that episode last week. If you guys didn't see it, check it out. But we were talking about Mux Protocol. Mux Protocol is a great platform to use for trading. They give you a variety of assets that you can use, and but we did good, Sierra. We did good because we were looking at the chart and we were talking about that head and shoulders pattern, but in the immediate short term, we saw that there was that double top, and then we were starting to do that rounded bottom. And I remember because and it happens to a lot of people, man. Patience and emotions. You gotta learn to control these, and I think that's the two things that most people struggle with. But we saw it. The chart, they were speaking to us. The sentiment, the news, everything that was happening. Everything just kind of came together, and we're like, yeah, we're definitely gonna pump up at least to what were we looking at? It was like 26.4 or something like that. We're like, yeah, we're definitely gonna come up there at least. So we put in that long. And it's hard to trade right now on higher time frames. The lower you go, like the easier it is, I think, in my opinion. But we saw that. We stuck with it. We, took our emotions out of it. It took a day or two for it to play out. Because right after we made that trade, Siri, what happened? We dropped. Like, we dropped hard. And, it's tough, man. And it is tough. It's tough trying to get your emotions in check, especially when you have like such a solid plan, and you're like, all right, this is what I think is going to happen. We have that rounded bottom where we're going to come up, and then we don't. Like, we completely do the opposite, and we have a fake out to the downside. Sierra and I were calling each other, and we're like, dang, dude, like, maybe we should have went short. And then a couple hours later, we were hitting the target that we had. And I know your take profit, that hit. My take profit hit. We did good. And, yeah, I mean, a win is a win. But I understand what you're saying. Like, we hit that, and then you're like, all right, cool, I'm going to make another one. And it is hard, man, because once you feel how that win feels, and you're like, dude, I'm going to do another one, man, and you go in for it again. But like Sierra's saying, you got to let it come to you. Let the trade come to you. Don't force a trade. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's just not there. And right now it is hard because the market is so undecided. So it's definitely hard, man.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the levels right now, I'm on the 30-day chart on CoinGecko. It's we're tapping this stupid level at 26,500, right? The only level beneath us that's a major level is 26,000 even, right? So the question of the day is, we're coming up using it as resistance. Boom, we broke through it. Then we were using it as support. Then we came up Tuesday the 19th. We came up to 27,200. And then boom, which is like this ugly Bart Simpson pattern with this weird inverse Bart Simpson pattern.
Yeah.
Bitcoin's doing some crazy stuff. Like the shapes that the Bitcoin is moving in now are so different from 2020. It's not even like it's unrecognizable. In 2020, I wish I would have been on DeFi and doing more trading, because in 2020 I would have probably done a lot better.
Right.
But you've got now, dude, I mean, even the short-term time frames are hard to trade on. Like,
it is, man. It really is, dude.
That's why I said, it's only a section of what we do on Crypto Remora is actual trading with leverage and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's why we do staking. That's why we do NFTs. That's why we do yield farming. That's why we try to get in early on really good projects, because if one area sucks, or you're messing up in one area,
we're making it up in another. That's right.
I'm staking HFT, hash flow. I'm staking that right now. I'm earning 42%.
Yeah.
On my HFT, 42%.
Hash flow, man, guys. If you do not know about hash flow, you will soon. I promise you will soon. The hash flow, Hashverse, those guys are killing it, man. We are having a good time. We're all eating up in the hash flow, bro, for real, man. Yeah.
Sure. Hash flow is and we already put the official announcement out there, so it's no longer a secret.
Yeah.
You guys,
Ryan Reynolds, guys.
We are having Ryan Reynolds on the show.
Ryan Reynolds, the man himself.
October 12th.
October 12th. Mark your calendars.
It's going to be hype.
It's going to be freaking epic, dude.
I'm excited for that, because that's one of those interviews that comes along and it's like,
yeah,
it's like we've been waiting for this one. This is the one we've been
Yeah,
waiting for. But then again,
absolutely.
we're in alpha chat with some of these guys too, and
Yeah,
it's like we're lucky to be a part of that community. You know,
absolutely,
I
man.
feel very lucky to be a part of these the Lost Donkeys. I mean, bro, we got number 3 in Hashverse right now. We're
Right
on the
now, yeah,
top
right
3.
now.
So
We're,
donkeys are gonna step it up. I know we're coming for that number 1 spot. You got blockmates.
bro,
Blockmates
it's
are the ones that.
blockmates in the Lost Donkeys, dude. Like, blockmates is official, bro. If y'all don't know who blockmates is, then you should. But if you don't know who the Lost Donkeys are, you should know that too, man. Like, cause we're coming. And yeah, very, very happy to be a part of that community, man. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else. And it's crazy to look back on some of our first videos. Like, we have been hardcore Lost Donkey supporters since day one, and absolutely love these guys in there, man. Like, the bear market has not been a bear market being a part of that community. These guys have definitely made it so much more fun to be, in crypto in a bear market for sure, bro. Did you see
So
the donkeys? The floor, dude, like tripled overnight. Donkey's floor is like 130 magic right now, dude. 140.
wow,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
but anyways, yeah. So last week we were talking about that Head and Shoulders. I was talking about the Head and Shoulders. We had, the little rounded top to the left, and there's a rounded top, which I think is the head. And right now, if you look, dude, I'm saying, man, like, look, it looks like that neckline is beautiful, dude. And we started coming up, but then we dropped at the F.O.M.C meeting, which was kind of dumb. Like, anyways, we'll talk about it in a second. But yeah, I mean, as far as the weekly goes, man, if you switch your chart to the weekly,
Yep. I'm there.
and this is the first weekly candle close that we've had in a very long time. And not only that, dude, it's a green bullish engulfing candle, dude. Like, we swallowed that red candle before. And the last time we had this, I want to say, as far as a bullish engulfing candle, was back in June. It's been a while, man, on the weekly. So for a bullish engulfing candle to come in on a weekly, man, that's a huge deal. And I do think we continue to the upside. I think we're going to put in that right shoulder. That's what we're doing. We're staying above that 200 weekly EMA. That's good too. We bounced off of that, and I think we're going to continue to the upside. But I do still think that we're going to do that rounded top, the right shoulder, and I think we're going to come down to the 20K level. I know some of you guys don't want to hear that, but I do think that's what's going to happen. We got to get through 23,000 first. And but I do think we closed that, dude. Do you think that? What do you think, man?
I'm looking at the weekly on CoinGecko. You know, I'm not seeing what you're seeing with the bullish engulfing. I'm seeing.
Are you on the week? No. You got to be on TradingView, man, on the weekly.
Right. So yeah, I'm
Right.
not gonna pull it up on here, but yeah, it's like a flat line red candle. So
Yeah, it's a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly, man. If you're on TradingView.
yeah, no, I'm gonna have to open that up. But from even from this chart, from just a very simple red or green chart, you can see we're touching that level at 26, 26.5 or whatever. So
Yeah. What do you think, dude? Are we going up or are we going down? What are we doing?
I mean, I think we're testing support again, which makes you, as from a trading perspective, it's like, oh, I want to go long here.
Yeah.
But there's too much negative sentiment, and this macro crap is killing us right now.
Yeah.
I thought it was good news when he said he was going to pause. It's like, oh, they're pausing because what comes after the pause?
Yeah,
Maybe after the pause,
We usually get a move up.
maybe we get another pause on the next call, and then maybe we start to, Jerome will start to back off a little. But from what it seems like, that's not going to happen. So
No.
if he continues to do this, we're not getting through that $33,000 level without gusto, right?
Right.
We have to bust through 33,000. That is where we're getting held down. Even though it looks like we're being held at 33,000 is the real level.
No, I agree, man. That's the
We're getting
one.
held big time,
Yep.
big time.
1.618, dude, on the Fibonacci retracement, man, is at 33,324 is
Right.
what I'm seeing right here. So yeah.
So that level being as killer as it is, and the next level above that, price target wise, is around the $40,000 mark. That grayscale $38,000. So
Uh-huh.
if I'm looking at all those aspects, I'm saying we also have the CME gap down at 20,000.
20,000, yep.
I don't want to get bearish. Like, I don't want to be bearish,
Right.
but I swear, man, it's like everything does look like there's a potential to go fill that gap down at
Yeah.
20,000. But it's like, bro, we got to fall $6,000.
It's like 25%, bro. It's
That's a
gonna be a
drop.
huge drop, dude.
That's a drop.
Yeah, that's a drop, dude. And like, but I do think we go up, man. I do think we go up for a little bit. Like, yes, there's that bullish engulfing candle. If you go to the weekly, you'll see it. And we're starting to put in another green candle, but it's what is the thing, the little Japanese spinner things that, what do they call that?
Um, um,
You know what I'm talking about.
well, they call it a spinning top, is what they call it.
Okay, all right, we'll call it that. Spinning top. That's what it looks like right now. I do think we come up to about 29,000. I'll say 29,000. And I think we put in that right shoulder, and I think we come down to the to the levels we're talking about now, man. I think we go to 20,000, close the CME gap, and then we continue on our way up.
You know, if you look at not just the 20,000, let me see where this one started. This candle on the yearly. I'm on the max chart for Bitcoin, by the way. Yeah, we opened at 23,380. The proper retracement level from where we had that first big pump of the year, which is in January.
Yeah.
If you look from January till now, and you do a classic retrace move, we should, in theory, retrace back down to $23,000.
Yeah, that's that point of control I was talking about on the last episode.
So here's
23,000, high volume area.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I think from the charts and from the sentiment, I see $23,000 incoming for Bitcoin. The thing that sucks is that I cannot tell you when it's going to happen.
Right.
And that's what really makes it hard to trade, because you can see the levels. You can say, well, this is where we should go. This level needs to get filled. This is where there's a lot of volume. And that's fine. That's good TA. But it's not enough. Sometimes you have to use your gut. You have to use sentiment. You have to look at macro. You got to look at, your people online. What are they acting like? What are they trading? Like, you have to take all this in and make a good decision. And sometimes you're going to make the wrong one.
Yeah.
For me, dude, I'm saying yes. I agree with you. I think $23,000 Bitcoin comes before $33,000 Bitcoin does.
Yeah.
Which sucks, because I don't want to be bearish on Bitcoin at all. But
we're speaking facts here, man.
It's the truth, man.
We're
It
just
does
talking
look
about
like it.
right now. We're just talking about what the chart is telling us, and it's funny, dude. I wish I could take a picture of my screen right now, because that $33,000 level is that 1.61. I have it marked on my chart right here, man. And yeah, it's that's definitely a level we gotta bust through. Now, as far as why we bled out, why we're not moving, these rate hikes, man, people expect it, right? Everybody was expecting it to pause, and everybody said, if we pause, maybe we'll move up. But that wasn't the case. They came on Wednesday and they announced that they were going to pause rates, but Jerome Powell also said that it might be necessary that we have one more rate hike before the end of the year. And then he said that these things might be prolonged, like the rates might be prolonged. They might go for another year or 6 months, like we don't know. And that there's not going to be a soft landing anymore, dude. Like, he straight up said that. And I think that's what's important to pay attention to, is how he speaks, the language, and like what he says. And that was huge, man. And I think that's why we didn't get the the volatility to the upside. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's why we didn't get that, because he made it very clear the soft landing's out the question. There could be another rate hike, and that they don't plan on cutting rates for a while now, dude. So, what do you think, man? Is that something that, I mean, obviously, man, we have so much coming up. We got the halving, we got the presidential elections. Like, no president that's up for re-election is gonna want the market to be terrible when they're trying to get reelected. So we had the presidential election, we got the halving, we got the ETFs that are still in talks, and these rates, man. I think those are the four things that are kind of controlling the market right now, dude.
Now, I'm on the max chart still, but I'm my eyes are seeing. It's an ugly one, but I'm seeing another descending wedgie.
A what?
A descending wedge. A descending wedgie.
A descending wedge
Yeah.
on the max chart?
It's ugly. It's ugly as hell, but it's there. And if you, because I'm looking at the candles. So what I'm saying is, all right. We need to get back up around that $38,000 to $42,000 level. So do we go up there? Or do we go down to that 23 first? Bro,
Probably.
it's so hard to call it right now, but I'm gonna have to say that the next trade I open is probably gonna be to the downside, but I'm not opening it right now because I feel like
Yeah.
I
I'm
feel
telling
like
you,
after
man.
all this little sell off, I feel like they're gonna fake us out to the upside
Of
first.
course, man. Of course. I mean, dude, we are right there on that 200 weekly EMA, dude. We are right there on it. And I mean, that's huge support or resistance, depending on, if you're above it or below it. And we're above it, and we're right there, dude. So it is very hard to say, man. I think in the immediate short term, we go up, and I'm sticking with the right shoulder, bro. I think we go up, form that right shoulder, but then we come down. So that could be a couple weeks from now, but within the next week or two, I think we come up. I do.
All right, so we talked a little bit about the
Yeah.
macro. We talked about the FOMC. Um, I didn't want to bring too much to the forefront because I'm trying to stay positive here. But the whole thing with Gensler, I saw a couple articles. Gensler's coming after DeFi now, right? It's
Hmm.
like, okay, well, you know what? You can't even handle the stock world, you little squirrel turd. Okay. How in the hell are you going to shut down Worldwide Network? Like, I'm so over this administration's crap with attacking crypto.
Yeah.
It's starting to get to the point now where I'm just like biding my time and just waiting for whoever's going to be president in 2024. Like, I don't even care as long as
Yeah.
it's something different than what we have now. I say that, but you don't want something worse than what we
Right.
got right now. So I don't really mean it like that. I'm just saying, the whole thing with Jerome Powell. Even do I think Jerome Powell's doing a great job? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
He's a freaking lawyer, right? He's a lawyer by trade. He's not
Yeah.
even a financial guy. It's not even his background. So I think we've got people in places that they shouldn't be making decisions that they shouldn't. And I think that the country is suffering. And I think if they keep attacking crypto,
Yeah.
what you're going to see is you're going to see Americans finally starting to get upset about it and say, you know what, you guys got to stop because you're
Yeah.
going to push us to being like a third world country. Like
Yeah.
we're losing our cutting edge in technology. And if you're anti crypto at this point, you're anti technology.
Yeah.
So, and if you're anti technology, you're not going to grow as a country. You're not going to keep
No,
up with the rest of the world.
Right.
And it's unfair, bro. So, like, I hope that Jerome Powell does not break everything. I hope he does try to keep it a little calmer than what
Yeah.
he's been doing. He's been a little reckless. But I definitely would like to
It's-
see Gensler resign.
Yeah,
on
for
his
sure,
own.
man. As far as Powell goes, man, I'm on his side, dude. I think he's in a tough situation here, and he's trying to do the best he can because there's so much more weight on his shoulders. as far as Gensler goes, dude, he is
He
public
needs to
enemy number
go.
one right
He
now,
needs
dude,
to
as far
step
as
down.
crypto goes. I mean, dude, we had Senator, Elizabeth Warren. She's got that digital asset anti-money laundering that or whatever it is. But there's people fighting it, man. There's who is it? Chair Patrick McHenry. They're working on two bills right now that would prevent the Federal Reserve. I mean, I know we're talking about the Fed now again, but of issuing the CBDCs, which is kind of on another thing. But then you have David Hirsch, who leads the SEC, the crypto enforcement division that is looking at the DeFi projects and other projects in the space that I think that's what you're talking about, man, that they're trying to really, really come after DeFi, man. And that's going to be a hard thing to do, though, man. Like, how do you. I mean, obviously, there's DeFi projects that are out there. You know who's running them. You know who the developers are. Like, they have nothing to hide. But, like, why, though, man? I don't understand it, dude. If people want to put their money into this, like, why come after them like that, dude? It doesn't make any sense. It's their money, man. They worked hard for it. Let them do whatever they want with their money, dude.
Well, see, and that's the American way. That's the American mindset, and that's what gives us the freedom as a free country. Now, that's a beautiful thing, but the problem is, these are dinosaurs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they don't understand.
These are, you know what these are? These are candlestick companies trying to fight the light bulb. The light bulb has been invented, right? Light bulbs are here. Okay, crypto is light bulbs.
Yeah.
These guys have candlestick companies that have made millions and trillions of dollars over the last 200 years, right? By making candles. So it's not about taking your freedom away to use the light bulb. They don't care really about the freedom or not. What it is they know that light bulbs are going to replace the candles.
Yeah.
So they're fighting.
Damn, that's a good analogy, man.
That's what it is, bro.
That's what it is, bro. Yeah.
And that's what they're doing, and they're doing it from all angles. If you look and if you really dig down the rabbit hole and you look at SBF, now what are they doing with SBF?
Yeah.
They're going after mommy and daddy.
Dude, yeah.
So the rabbit hole is getting deeper on both sides. I don't think we're gonna see the beautiful bull run kickoff just yet. I think we still have a little more pain to go, but I will tell you this.
Is this the last bull run?
No, this is not the last bull run either. That's a bunch of bull crap too. But I will tell you this. This bull run will be legendary. It will be. It's going to be bigger than what everyone else thinks.
Yeah, this is the bull run.
When it comes, but yeah, we could fill the gap down. So to wrap it all up in a pretty bow. Yes, I see $20,000 gap being filled, possibly before we go up to 37 or 40,000. $23,000 level is the level to watch, and the time frame for that, between now and the next 3 weeks, it could be that we even see any of that. We could get another grind sideways and just get miserable, bored to death again. Which I said that about 6 months ago. I said we could just see another 3, 4, 5, 6 months of just boring sideways between 25 and 35,000, and we've pretty much stayed in that range. I mean, aside from a couple of big moves up or down, we're still in that range. So
yeah.
But yeah, that's where I'm at with it.
If you're zooming out on the weekly, everything looks good, guys. Just right now, back in March, we were at 26K. And then here we are 6 months later, and we're at 26K. So, like, if you're sitting on the sidelines, don't. Right now is the time to DCA, get in the crypto. Like, stop sitting on the sidelines. Yeah, it could go down to 20K, but, like, is it really worth sitting on the sidelines and to not DCA? Like, because I'm telling you right now, when we go down to 20K, that's going to be that bounce, and we're going to be right back to these levels before you even know it. Like, you're not even going to have time to buy it.
Dude, that 20K, Wes, I mean, all jokes aside, that 20K might be the only thing that's going to get us through the 33K level.
Yeah,
like,
we go down and bounce, dude.
We may have to jump. It's like a fat kid jumping off the top floor of the building.
We love our fat kids, dude. Like, if you're a fat kid, we love you. Like, we're not.
We do. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I'm saying like jumping off of the building onto
Yeah.
a trampoline,
On the
and
trampoline.
that trampoline springs him up
Yeah.
all the way up to past 33,000. So we bust through 33,000. So
Yeah.
it could be
Could be what we
that
need, dude.
that
Could
might
be
be
what we
it.
need.
And then
But don't
somebody's going to make money on that move all
But
the way
don't
down.
sit on
all
the
the way up.
sidelines. Don't sit on the sidelines thinking that you're gonna buy when we go to 20K. Because I promise you,
You
I
ain't gonna do
promise
it.
you, if we go to 20K, you're gonna say, "Oh well, I'm gonna wait because we might go to 15K." It's gonna be the
Yeah.
same situation. Stop waiting, dude. Stop waiting. Like now is the time. And yeah, we honestly believe that, man. Stop waiting. Now's the time. For sure.
So
Yeah, man.
yep, I think that about wraps it up.
Yeah, we're right at 30. All right, guys. Yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's show. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the channel. Again, make sure you guys are following us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Follow Sierra at Sierra Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Make sure you turn on the notification because we have so much stuff going on, man, and you don't want to miss out on it, man. It's the #1 way you can support us in the channel. Subscribe, share, like with as many people. And yeah, man, that's a wrap, guys. Much love to you guys. Much love to the Armanauts. And until next time, peace out.